You're not an aquatic bumblebee. Come on, mate.
So I did a thing. I got a fish. Well, I got two fish. Two Bumble Bee Gobies. And they did not disappoint. Look at them. Why are they called Bumble Bee Gobies? Well, they look like little bumblebees. They grow to about an inch and they're super dope. Now, what I did was I actually put them into a 10-gallon aquascape aquarium that I had already done with two Kuliloach and a pea puffer, and they fit in perfectly. When I was growing up, I had everything. From cichlids, Picosmos, community fish. I didn't have a reef tank, but soon I will get a reef tank, and that will go on this channel if anyone cares. Otherwise, I find fish incredibly peaceful, incredibly therapeutic, and if you like all animals, if you have terrariums, you have reptiles, you're going to like them too. I'm Max, and I came home to a surprise, and my daughter was just as surprised. The fish have arrived, and they arrived safe and sound, which I was super stoked about. So let's get them in the tank and see how they adapt to their new environment. I'm super excited.
So how do you acclimatize fish? It's pretty simple, really. I mean, if you think about the acclimatization factors, that you just put them in the bag, whether you get them from a fish store or you've got them sent from around the country, or you're just transferring them from a friend's tank nearby. You're going to transport them in something. Bag is the easiest. Firstly, you want to do a temperature element. So obviously they might have come from water or slightly colder temperatures. So you want them to slowly adjust through the plastic in regards to the new temperature that they're going to experience. The other thing is, after about 5 to 10 minutes, you would put like a cup, maybe half a cup of your tank water into that water so they can further acclimatize to the actual water quality, pH, whatever they need to. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I was always told like the 15-20 minute rule, and within that you'd do your water addition, etc, etc. And then after that time period, you would just net them out and put them in, and after that it's basically just pray that they don't die from stress, or that they've acclimatized well, or that they really like their new environment and it's exactly what they want. I've just tried to go with the heavily planted, lots of hiding places, lots of leaves for them to rest on, lots of rocks for them to rest on. I did a lot of research about gobies, bumblebee gobies, before I got these two little guys to see, what's the best environment for them. I'm lucky these have been raised freshwater, not brackish, so they should be okay in this tank. It's small, that's why I only got two, but it should be okay for these two. I mean, these guys are tiny, they only get to about an inch long, so they're already at that other end. Now, I've been given a male and a female, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect them to breed, and that wasn't the intention, but if I really enjoy keeping these guys, who knows? Really looking forward to their behavior, how they eat, how they swim, what's going to be their territories, how they're going to get along with the pea puffer. The Kuliloaches, they're fine. The snails, they're fine. I'm super excited.
So the Bumble Bee Goby actually lives in brackish water in its natural environment in Southeast Asia. Doesn't mean you have to keep it in brackish water. As long as it's been bred in captivity in freshwater, it's okay. My two Bumble Bee Gobies came from freshwater sources, meaning that they will do just fine in this freshwater aquarium. Although you can keep them in brackish water, of course, and they may do better in different, I'm not sure. Maybe one day I'll do both and do a video on both and see what the difference is. But otherwise, these guys are flourishing. I'm super stoked to have these guys. These two guys are doing super well. Now, apparently the male is a lot brighter than the female, and I think I have a male and female pair, but who knows? We'll see. I'm not planning to breed them. At the meantime, I just want them to be healthy, enjoy their life in their new aquarium with their tank mates. Now, feeding. What do these guys eat? Live food. They love white worms, they love bloodworms, they love brine shrimp. So it fat really well with the other inhabitants or co-inhabitants of the aquarium. So when it comes to feeding, I think live food was a staple. Now you can try fish flakes, you can try other things, but my experience has been live food has been the winner. It has been the winner for all the fish in the tank. So what else can I tell you about these guys? They're just super dope fish. I'm Max. I'm a tank nerd. I'm a fish nerd, I'm a reptile nerd. That's all I can say. I do this stuff because I enjoy it. Bumble Bee Gobies, super cool fish. If you get a chance to start a new aquarium, you want to get something new and exciting, something new and different, go for the Bumble Bee Goby. You won't regret it. I have heard you need to keep them in larger groups, maybe 4 to 5 or 6. I do have a small tank, so I want to keep it fair to the other fish, but they've been doing just fine for the last couple of months with a pair of them. But who knows in the future? Who knows? So to recap, if you're going to get Bumble Bee Gobies, make sure you get them from a freshwater source. Make sure that you have a tropical community tank set up. You'll need a heater, you'll need a filter, you need some LED lighting. Planted heavily, that's my rule of thumb. Lots and lots of plants. Sand, they like sifting through the sand. And live food. That's all you need to know. Otherwise, get them, enjoy them, keep them healthy, do your research, and be a good fish keeper. I'm going to leave you with the New Zealand native gecko and Calvin the newt. Learning is infinite. Keep improving, keep working. Stay tuned.